Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today's been day 34 of the 75 hard challenge for this year's winter arc. So, getting very, very close to the halfway point. I'm just going to jump straight into it. It's been a really late day. It's after midnight, so I'm just going to knock this one out for the evening, get to bed, and then hopefully have a great day tomorrow. I've been prepping for it, and it's been a long day. Tomorrow's going to be kind of my day of rest in these busy weeks ahead. So, starting off the day as per usual, woke up, knocked out the manifestation meditation prayer, really solid routine on that, and I'm enjoying sticking to that first thing in the morning, keeping focused on the goals every single day. Followed that up with the reading in the morning, as well as our weigh-in, and then supplements as per usual. Then followed that up with a really good breakfast when we were on our way into town. Really, really solid way to start. Just get that protein in first thing in the morning, make sure you're hitting your supplements, and just get your body primed and ready to go for the day. Past few mornings we have to be up pretty early, and I haven't had time to do my cardio and get enough sleep to have proper recovery, or else my energy starts to absolutely tank when I'm on a cut. So that's something I've been managing, trying to find a balance between. But if you guys have any tips for me on that, drop it in the comments below. I'm genuinely curious to see. But moving on from that, we had a ceremony in the morning, so we got to help out at an old folks home, do a Remembrance Day ceremony for them, which was really nice. Hadn't done one before in that sense, and I think they really appreciated it, and we did a fantastic job. So looking forward to starting that up again next year and hopefully keeping this going for them, because it's something that I think is genuinely really impactful for them, because they normally don't get a chance to come out and see it at the normal ceremony. But yeah, had my crew for that. We did a fantastic job. I'm really, really happy with how well they did. And then really enjoyed it too. It was a really good self-confidence boost on that one, actually, because part of it is having to be able to speak in front of a crowd. And just this alone, getting prepared, zero nerves going up in front of it. And yes, it's a smaller crowd than it will be this upcoming week, because I'm going to end up reading it in front of probably close to 1,000 people have to do reading for the ceremony. But honestly, I'm confident in the way it's going to go, and it should be easy breezy as per usual. It's just the constant repetition, consistency, doing this kind of stuff every single day. It gets you so used to doing it that it is not even remotely hard when it comes time to having to do something that previously was a bit challenging. I did the same thing last year, and sure, I was a little bit nervous beforehand. Nothing this time. Easy as anything. So looking forward to seeing how that goes on Tuesday, because it's the exact same scenario as it was last year. But yeah, moving on from there though, so we did a bit of drill for that. That counted as part of the day's cardio, and then we just had to go do a couple of other things to get prepped for Tuesday with the main ceremony for the city. And then after that, had poppy sales for 4 hours. So we were standing around doing the poppy sales for the Legion and for the Veterans Fund, which was really good. Got to meet a bunch of really genuine people, and then just enjoyed, honestly, being around, helping out the community for that one. So, as always, it's something that it doesn't make our squadron any money, but just the fact that it's out there helping the veterans from it, very, very important for us, especially because it's something that we get to live in a world that we live in, especially in Canada, based on the sacrifice of those who laid down their lives before us. It's something that we take for granted every single day, and I don't think many people truly realize the sacrifice that they made in order for us to be able to live like this. So we need to be forever grateful for that, and not squander the opportunity that they've given us every single day to be free in the way that we are. But yeah, so did that, and then we ended up having a nice family supper and hung out with some friends for a little while, played a few rounds of pool, which was really nice. I had a couple of generational whiffs on pool, so it goes to show being inconsistent with pool means that you're not as good every time, that's fine. But it's something that I love doing. It's really, really fun just to be around with friends, do something like that. But yeah, after that, came home, had a little bit more to eat, and did some recovery stuff. And honestly, the amount of walking around, standing around we did today counted for my cardio, just based on the amount of energy it drains, and honestly how stiff I was after today. So I'm counting that for the cardio today. Still knocked out a nice little HIIT workout in the evening, got the sweat going. So I did 5 rounds of skipping. So I'm doing like boxing sim in some ways, trying to keep really, really high pace tempo, even more so than you would have in a boxing match in some ways. Just going 3 minutes or slightly above for a round, doing less than 60 seconds rest in between, just keeping really high pace on them. Trying to keep that, and quite honestly, it's fairly easy. I haven't done skipping in a while, but getting back into it, it's been really, really nice so far. So I'm going to keep doing that. And biggest thing I think I want to work on is the footwork and the pacing with that, but it's getting a lot better every time I do it. So really, really enjoying it. Let me know if you guys want to see me doing some videos, some different stuff like that, or the different types of training I do, different things based on that. And then, yeah, follow that up with a light leg workout for the evening. My legs are still really sore from Wednesday for whatever reason. I think part of it's being lightly sick. Like, I don't know if it's just a cold or just seasonal stuff starting to hit me because the snow hit and everything. But for whatever reason, I have not been recovering properly the past couple of days. I've been feeling everything super hard the next couple of days. So part of it might be being really busy and standing around for a couple of days doing the poppy sales, but we'll figure it out and just make sure that we keep doing the stretching. But tonight did light legs, so just a little bit more making sure I'm keeping the muscles moving and growing, but not pushing it too hard. I don't want to injure myself. And then doing some injury mitigation because my knee and for whatever reason ankles are starting to be funky right now. So again, I think it might be tied into the lack of recovery past few days, but make sure I keep stretching that stuff out, keeping the nutrition going, and then just doing some injury management on that stuff, making sure it doesn't progress any further, and just gauging it based off of that, I guess, is the best way to do it. But honestly, it's been fantastic, and I haven't been pushing as hard as I can the past few days just based on time constraints. So that's something. Tomorrow we have a full day off. We're going to make sure I knock out a really, really solid workout, probably do my long run tomorrow as well. So looking forward to that one. And then, yeah, honestly, nutrition today was really good because we had that breakfast in the morning, fasted all day, then had supper with family, which was a lighter one, and then had a little bit more. So just keeping the protein nice and high for the day. And we were still well under calories for the day. So really, really good mitigation, especially for being maybe slightly less cardio than normal. But honestly, I'm trying to find the balance point right now in between not getting injured and pushing too hard. So walking that line, and then honestly, it's going to be a more busy week. So I'm just going to try and find that balance point again. Because the tricky part is, if I was doing it normally like I would for athletic training, you worry about your fueling so that you're eating a lot more and you'll fuel your workouts. So you don't have to worry about it as much. But when you're on a cut, everything kind of comes into play, especially with being in a deficit, because you don't have the normal fuel that you do. So the energy starts to go down and everything becomes a factor from there. So just something I'm going to work on in that aspect. But yeah, self-education today, more so just talking with different people, especially doing poppy sales. Actually, I met quite a few different people who had some really interesting perspectives and different things to talk about in that aspect. So just, again, focusing more so on the emotional side of things, networking side, being able to just have easy conversations, and they're starting to flow so much easier. It's a lot easier to just bring up different topics or hold conversations with people, honestly. So really, really enjoying that side of things, as well as being able to start reading people based on the just body language, everything like that, and different ways to start conversations with them on that basis. But it's been really productive so far. Looking forward to continue on that. And then, yeah, knocked out. That reminds me, I still got to do my reel for the evening, so I'll throw one up for you guys. Tonight might just be some quick advice on that, and then we're going to have to put up a post next few days on some just photo recap of the past week or two. So we've been doing a lot of ceremonial stuff lately, so there's going to be even more in the next week. So definitely going to do a Remembrance Day post on that one after the ceremony and the service, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, honestly, it's been a busy day, but been a good day to just spend some time reflecting on different things. So I think one of the biggest things that keeps driving me, though, through every single one of these days, that I don't know that everyone can understand, but I don't understand how a lot of people can go through life and not want to be a jack of all trades. Like, I understand if you're really good at something and you want to pursue that so that you are like the best in the world in that aspect, 100% go for it. And I think to some extent, everyone should have their one thing, one or two things that is their thing. They're supremely good at it. But to want to focus solely on that and not be good in any other aspect, I think is completely useless. I want to be an insanely good athlete. I want to have a really good physique that's almost reminiscent of bodybuilders. Like, I want to be insanely good at calisthenics. I want to have the ability to drive like a race car driver, the ability to play as many different sports as possible at a decent level. I want to be able to go surf, climb, explore, adventure, go backpacking in the mountains, climb Everest, do all sorts of crazy stuff that most people wouldn't ever pair together, right? Like, I don't understand how, when there's so many different things out there for you to chase and try, how you can narrow your mind in and go, oh, I'm only going to focus on this. You've got the whole world to explore. Why would you waste your time only going for one of those things and trying to pursue that for the rest of your life? Explore, honestly, just enjoy your life. Get as much out of it as possible, because you only have one, right? So it's been been a good day for reflecting on that sense and just keeping goals in focus and more so the future reasons as to why we have certain goals. But yeah, honestly, I think I'm going to call the video there. It's been a late night. I'm pretty tired. But as always, subscribe if you guys haven't already and you want to keep following along with the journey. Drop a comment down below of what you guys want to see in future videos. Like the video, share it with someone who needs to see it or needs the advice. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.